Hello, so I'm going to be showing you my creative process on how I made this song. I just had an idea for a beat in my head, and then I quickly went to take note of it, and then this song developed. So this is something I made in like 1 hour. It's not polished, it's not finished, but I just wanted to show you my creative process, and I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. So I'm going to play it for you. Let's start off with the beat. So how I came up with this beat, what I wanted, I just finished making recreating an African song, Active by Drop Daily, and I had that rhythm in my head, the ch. So I decided I wanted to incorporate that beat, but I'd also recently recreated the song Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, and I really liked that smooth swing and some of the instruments that were in it. So I'll show you the African pattern. So that's the pattern, and I just did it once, and then I looped the whole thing throughout the song. Then I'll show you what's going on here. I added a kick. If I start from the beginning, I had a kick. So the kick pretty much supports the kind of clap thing here, and then I've got this here. I've got a snare and I've got a rim shot that kind of gives it an R&B feel. And then I added another snare on every other snare with extra reverb to really emphasize it. So together, this is what we've got so far. And you can see that little turnover, the kick went extra. Then finally with the beat, I've got this pattern here, and I made it pan to the left, and it's just a nice little hi-hat pattern. I'll show you. So all together it sounds like this. So it's really getting good. And then the final layer for the beat was this little tst before, and it comes on every beat. And did you notice that? So what I did there, so this is on the 8th one, I removed the kick and I removed the snare. Zoom in to show you. So you can see that here the kick has gone, and also the snare, and what that does is it adds anticipation or build up for the beat drop. And then here what I did with the kick was I added it just before the next one, so we had a gap and then do like that. So that's what helps with the anticipation. Okay, so that is the beat pattern sorted. The next thing I thought, I was like, okay, I've got this really nice beat pattern, why don't I just continue with what I'm doing? So because I was thinking of I thought I'll make a chord progression that is a bit different and not the typical, simple chord change, but I'm going to add a little to it. So I'll show you what I get. So it may not be very prominent with this particular instrument, but if you look in here, what I did was this was like the matches with the beat. Then with that chord that I'd made, I now was thinking of ideas for a bass, and what came in my head was do 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 do. So that's what I did for the bass. So that was now my bass, and then I had an idea. I really liked the idea where the other instruments or other melodies in the song match with the bass, because it really emphasizes the bass and it gives a really nice groove. So I decided, why don't I match the bass with a melody a lot higher, a few octaves higher. So I did this melody exactly the same as the bass, but 2 octaves higher with the guitar, and this is how it got. And then when I had that last bit, those last 3 notes there, I got the idea, have another bass that echoes those same notes but with a lot of reverb. So that's how that came. Then I just played around with some melodies, so here with this music box, and that's how I got this. And I reused the same melodies a few times later on in the song, and then I got some more melodies here, and I had the idea to harmonize it, so I had this melody in my head. And then I thought, I'll harmonize it, it will sound really nice if this part here was harmonized. So those is basically my creative process, and after listening over and over again, whenever I'd get new melodies in my head, I would quickly just put it in, and especially this one here, this little guitar melody I had in my head, and I decided to add a lot of delay to it, and it gives that really nice effect and I made it quiet, and I think I panned it. Oh no, I left it in the middle, but some of the melodies I came up with I panned to one side of the ear just to keep the song dynamic and interesting. So I'm going to play everything together, and I hope you enjoyed this quick little video just showing you my creative process on how I make songs, and I hope it's inspired you too. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.